What's up, world? You already know who it is, and you're back on another episode of The Fuck I Had Said. And I'm back with my running back boys. What's going on, guys?
What's
up, man?
Glad to be back.
Nothing much. Glad to be back in the building with all three
that
of
was a
y'all.
mouthful, right?
Yes, it's been too long. So this week's episode is, what the fuck is the point? Like, for real, what is the point? What are you doing and why are you doing it? Like, what's the point of going through what you're putting yourself through? Is there an end goal or not? So that's the topic, and we gonna dive into it. I'll start like always, just because I want to give y'all a chance to kind of work up to what y'all are gonna say. But like, when it comes to like, what the fuck is the point? Like, what is the point of the job that you have? What is the point of the place that you're living? What is the point of everything you're doing in life? Is there an end goal to it? Are you working towards a goal? Or is what you're doing pulling you further and further away from that goal?
Or do you
That
even
is
know?
good.
That part. Or
That
do you have a
is-
goal? Or do you know what you want to do?
That's-
And you just going with the motion.
That's something.
So I'll start. Everything that I've done has been based around customer service. And the reason for that, and the reason, not particularly why I'm in the position that I'm in, but customer service is because I'm an entertainer.
Right.
I enjoy to be around people. I enjoy to make people happy, but I want to understand people.
Yeah.
I want to see those different avenues of how to make a mad person happy, or how to change somebody's day around and turn it around in every way possible. Particularly what I do is not like the actual career, like what I do for work isn't working towards my goal or pulling away from it, but it is helping because I'm getting that customer service experience.
Right.
And I'm able to manage people. So managing is something that I'm working towards. I want to open a dance studio. I want to hire in staff.
Yeah.
I want to be able to leave and have my business run the way I want it to run. I want to be able to see the ins and outs, the details, the little minute things, even down to cleaning.
Yeah.
So that way, when I do open this business, I know exactly what needs to be done, who I need to hire, how to find those people, how to weed out good and bad employees, all that stuff. So I feel like what I'm doing as far as career path is kind of helping. It's not working towards or pulling away from it. It's just kind of stagnant, but growing up instead of out.
Right.
When it comes to what I do in my everyday life, shit, it ain't working towards shit. I
Right.
literally I'm not doing anything towards my craft like on a consistent basis, which is hurting. It's pulling me further away. And I feel like talking about that now, it kind of makes me want to do more because I really want to be working towards my craft. But there's every now and then I might do a little something that's working towards my craft and what I want to do, like as far as when I open my studio. But all in all, I feel like I could be doing so much more. The end goal, like I said, is to open my dance studio, have it fully staffed. And it's not just going to be a dance studio. There's going to be a lot incorporated within it. So it's more like a factory kind of thing, like a fun factory, if you want to call it that.
Right.
But all in all, I think that there's a lot that I should be doing that I'm not doing that I probably need to start working on. But there's also things that I am doing actively that is helping for that back end side of the business. But I do plan on, and I do have goals to achieve as far as moving forward with what I'm working on in the new year and starting now. Referring back to the running back episode about whether the New Year's resolution, well, it's a New Year's resolution. I say no, it's a goal. So my goal, I'm already starting to work towards, and that's what my goal is going into the new year. So yeah, that's where I stand. But I feel like there's more I should be doing. Have I started working on it? No. Do I plan on it? Yeah. When? No, fuck, I get to it. Whenever the fuck I get to it. But I do want to make it a priority, and I do need to start prioritizing that. And that's the fuck I had said. Who's next?
No, man, I kind of feel that. Because I mean, me and my wife, we actually have a joint goal. Hers is a little different than mine, but it kind of joins into each other. Like she wants to open up a daycare.
Okay.
But she just wants to deal with the kids. I want to run the business side.
Nice.
You know, so there's steps that we have taken to see that through. There's some steps that's a little bit that we still got to work on.
Right.
But I mean, and it's still the goal. You know, I do believe, but it's the goal for me because, like, me personally, like, I get tired of working under people that really don't care about me.
Right.
And
working under people in general.
Yeah, but just like, and that's the thing. Like when I was a manager for a delivery company, a DSP. I was one of those type of people that I cared more about people's progression more than writing people up and getting rid of them. You know what I mean? Like I
was a good manager.
I wanted to build people up. I wanted to
sacrifice.
Like, let me see your weakness so I can work on that.
Right.
You know, if you're thinking another way, or if you are not accepting that way, then that's fine. Then we can handle that the way we need to handle that. Or if you're, just doing what you need to do and, don't care about the consequences, well, there will be consequences. But for some, like I cared more than, and people kind of took that for weakness. So, and that's kind of like the thing I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I want to be there I want to see, like, help people with their weaknesses more than punish them.
So is what you're doing now working towards that or working away from it?
Right.
As far as your career and then in your personal life?
In my career, no. It kind of it sometimes it does because of the data entry.
Well, that's the back end of it.
Yeah.
You're learning the back end. You're learning how to input data. So
But
you are working towards it. It's helping.
As far
the business aspect, maybe not, but
those are your transferable skills.
Yeah.
There's some things I've still that we both have to work on to work towards that goal.
So it's a work in progress,
right? But especially like doing this, it can help. It translate into getting out of my comfort zone as far as talking to people. Or putting myself out front, because I do have a problem with that. So that was a goal to work on, and doing this it helps me. But some of these jobs I don't think it's helping me as far as like I need to.
Yeah.
And I need to put in a better effort into what I actually need to do.
Yeah.
And work towards that goal.
That's what's up.
So,
yes.
That's a really good question. What is it all for? I live that every single day, especially at my age. I look back and I reflect, and I'm like, have I really lived my potential? Is there more for me that I could be doing? And my answer is always yes. It's always yes. And like you said, what am I doing? And if I do believe that, then what am I doing to make that happen? Or am I just content is the word that I would use? Am I just going to settle for what is? And I'm never that, because I'm not in. My goal was always to be in IT. I still think I can achieve that because I have a degree in IT. And actually, I wanted to do a form of accounting too, and that was on a humbug. That's for a whole nother story. But I decided to take a step back from applying for those positions. You know, like at UK, for example, I was like, I just need to get my foot in the door, and if I get my foot in the door, then I'm going to show them something new, because you already know anybody going to outwork me. But anyway, but I got my foot in the door, and things changed. And I was like, you know, I could grow from this position, and I have. But now that I'm in this new role that I've been in for 2 years, since 2023, I still feel like there's more than I could do, you know. And at a certain point, you know, I guess the question for me is, have I done all I can do?
Yeah.
You know, because do I continue to try to grow in this role, or do I try to branch out and try to get back into and go with my original goal? Have I just abandoned that?
Yeah. You did all that work.
Yeah, I did a lot, and I've got connections to people in IT at UK that's like, look, if you apply, and I said, you know what, now is not the time. I think I need to learn this, you know, this new role that I'm in, and see if I can grow from it and see where it takes me. But now, after 2 years, I think I know. So I'm never sitting still, but sometimes I still feel like I have allowed myself to be content, because I ask myself, you know, was that just an excuse not to continue to fight for IT just because I got a new role? You know, and that was always my dream, to get into IT. So, like you said, I deal with that. Like, you know, what am I really doing? Especially at my age. I'm not ashamed to tell it, America. You know, I'm 50.
Something.
50-something.
Alzheimer's kicking it in.
I'm 50. All that work I gave out, man, it's catching up to me. I believe I'm 57. I'm 57. What is this? What year is this? 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 57.
For now.
I'm going on 58. But there is still a lot for now. There's still a lot I can do. And you know, people at my age, you know, we think about it becomes harder, because we think about, can we compete? Can we compete with the younger generation? How are they going to look at me? Because I'm a spry 57. If you look at me, you would never think I'm 57.
Facts.
But I put in a resume and they'd be like, oh, he's 57. No, you know, without even giving me an opportunity.
And let me say this. He says he's 57, but at heart, he's really late 20s, early 30s.
Yes. I will get on that dance floor and I will make it happen.
Come on,
hey, well, that's for another segment. But anyway, you know. But I'm just saying. Those are the things that I deal with. You know, as far as, you know, like you said, and that's a good question. You know, what is it? What is it all for?
What the fuck?
Yeah. So no, for me, and I'll wrap it up and let Omega take over. But I still feel like there's, even at 57, and I can retire in 10 years. You know, 65, 8 years. I can retire, but I don't think I will. They're gonna have to roll me up out of there. Like I said, I'll be in HR. Volunteer? We think you should just take a people be training under me. They leaving at lunch. I'm just a horrible old man. But I still think there are some things that I can achieve, and I think that there's things I can do to make it happen. There's things I've ordered the equipment to work out. You know, my health matters. There's a lot of things. So I like that question. So yeah, I'm not content, and so I think about that. What am I doing to change it?
Omega, what the fuck is the point? What are you doing? What are you working towards? Is there a goal? Is there not? What's up?
Yeah, it's never ending, which is a good thing. Can't complain about your plate being full when all you wanted to begin with was to be able to eat.
Exactly.
So, in that respect, I'm always tired, as any of the listeners will know, for a multitude of different reasons, but that's because I stay moving constantly. I've got my own shit going on as far as like a work schedule to, at some level, sustain my life, as most people do. And I got my goals, like do the music stuff, expanding, looking to get into other fields and things like that. Work life is, you know, the usual type shit. It's like I'm generally a hard worker, so it's about advancing, learning new stuff, trying to, you know, make things as good as I possibly can, because just like anything, do my best to hedge my bets. So it's like I'm doing my main life, and then I'm doing my side life, trying to break through on the music scene, constantly working towards that, coming up with new ideas, trying to dedicate myself to that. Certainly, like, I got kids and everything, but even so, like, it's a means to an end regarding goals, whether it be in a work life scenario or whether it be other pursuits, because at the end of it all, for me, what it's really about, and what it always has been about for me, is making sure in the immediate that my kids are taken care of and know that I love them. And in the longer picture, I have and will continue to spend my life building for a future that I will never see. And that is for my kids' kids, their kids.
Generational wealth.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what is it all for? It's all for that. And I stay reminding myself on a pretty regular basis. So ideally, it'll help me get to where I want to go, and at worst, it'll keep me from slacking. Even though it does get stressful, because you seriously go through, you know, the no one's making you do this type shit.
Yes.
So,
why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, it always things get hectic, life is chaotic, but like with anything in my life, I try to roll with the punches, do the best that I can, because that's the only thing that I can control, truly, for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, without your own blind spots.
And I feel like that is like with, especially with Cha-Cha and what you're saying, there's a difference between, like, versus what I said, there's a difference between your, like, right now goals and why are you doing what you're doing versus the future goals. Because, like, my right now goals, like, I've set a goal for this coming year,
right,
that I need to see through. And like I said, like, that business venture, that is a future goal, and I do want to see through that. Just like, you know, this getting, like, the podcast getting to where it needs to be is a future goal. I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna treat it as a marathon instead of a sprint. But like my right now goals, like what I set this year, like, that is kind of like what you said, you know, it's a setup for, you know, your future goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it like, at this point, I'm tired of renting. Like, I want to get to a point, I want to be at a point this year to where I'm looking to buy a house.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I want to get to a point to where I'm not worrying about, well, I gotta do this little side thing to make up for when I'm not making. And for my primary. Yeah.
But I think the big thing too for a lot of people is being able to recognize the little wins, because the little wins matter, because they do add up over
so
time.
much, and they recharge you to keep going.
Yeah. And the little wins, like you said, like, they just, like, you have to be able to recognize those, and and like, you have to be like, okay, cool, we got this done.
And you also have to be able to recognize those little losses as just not setbacks, or not like end all be all, but just as motivation to get up and push even harder.
Yeah, and it also teaches you on like it's an obstacle, how you get over that obstacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's like
building. It's building
the
you.
never-ending learning experience.
Yeah.
like it's one of those things, and like how you pick yourself up when you fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so, like, what's it all for? That question. For me, like I said, I'm the OG
What the
of
fuck
the group.
is the point?
What is the point? So, right, exactly. That's real talk. Because imagine once you are able to retire, what is your, I keep saying that. What is your legacy going to look like? What is it going to look like? And so that's the one thing that I fear. Like, can I look back at my legacy? When I'm, am I able to retire when I want to retire? And if I am, or if I just can't work anymore and I'm forced to retire, and I look back, was it worth it? Or, was it, what was it all for? Those are the type of questions that I want to avoid. And that's only because of the age that I'm at now. And that's why I say that's a good question, because you say, what was it all for? Because you're going to ask that question even when you're done, when whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish, even if you never did get where you wanted to, with a position, with a career, with whatever, with like starting your own business, will you be satisfied with yourself in the effort?
Yeah.
And how it ended.
Yeah.
And so that's always the biggest question for me. Like, because my hope is that if I ask myself, what was it all for, and was it worth it, that I can tell myself yes. And that's, I think, what everybody shoots for. But you don't really think about it until you get up into my age, into the 50s or whatever. So, because there's some parts of it that you're going to have to be okay with.
Well, even my age,
You ain't
like,
that damn old.
well, no, but honestly, like, even my age, like, I'm coming up on the big 40 this year. Like, so where is my life going?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that it's just like, because even my mom, she went back to school. She got her RN degree. She got her, master's degree, all at 60, in her 60s. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it's like, and I'm just coming at that point to where it's like, where am I going? Like, what am I doing?
And there's people that do that, and I'm like, I can't see myself. People like, you should go back to school. And I'm like, but there's people older than me that are back in school.
You're
and
like,
I'm
I didn't like it the first time.
Oh, the first 2 or 3 times.
So the whole point of me,
associates, bachelors.
So the whole point of me bringing up the topic is because I feel like it's not asked of ourselves enough. You don't ask yourself enough. Like, when you are looking for a job, do you say, what the fuck's the point? What's the point of me applying for this job? Is it working towards that goal? Is it working towards what I want? And then again, it's another question to those people that aren't even thinking that like that. Like, you need to start thinking, what the fuck's the point?
Right.
Because you're not getting no younger. And with age comes what? You start to have to sacrifice things that you are doing now. So you would want to get up and figure out what the goal is.
Your body's gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
You
So
can't do the
I just
same
wanted to
thing.
bring it to people's mind, kind of like food for thought for people that don't ask themselves the question or haven't asked themselves the question in a while, just to spark a conversation, even amongst households with husbands and wives, children and parents. Just so everyone's in line and in check with them and in tune with themselves on the divine question. Why am I here? What is my purpose here?
Yeah.
Your purpose is what you make it.
Yeah.
So make it.
Make it.
Make a purpose.
Make
it.
a
And go
purpose.
for it.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Make it. Say what? The purpose is what you make.
purpose
Make
is
a
what
purpose.
Yes.
You got to make a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're just living blindly,
Yeah.
not knowing what your direction is, and so upset with the world because you don't know what your direction is and everybody else is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like I said, I feel that because, like I said, like you have the goals that you can set for what you want to do, what you're doing, but you have your future goals. And sometimes what I'm doing right now is not really setting up for my future goals. I'm kind of putting kind of doing those like on the side as far as what I'm doing right now, because what I need to do is what I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
In the moment.
Right. It's not setting up for my future goals.
But it's a work in progress.
And it's the work in progress. Like, and it,
so.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just ready to end the episode.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just rambling on after that.
Yeah, we rambling on past the time. With that being said, I hope this really like put some food on some food for thought in your head. And viewers, listeners, subscribers, likers, if you haven't done any of those, please do those at this time. And drop a comment. Let us know what you think. Are you working towards your goals? Do you have a goal? Are you struggling to find one or struggling to get on the path of achieving it? And if you have questions, ask them in the comments and I will get back to you. But it's been your boy Javi here with my Run It Back crew.
Yo.
And we are out.